Welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to be looking at the top 5 ways of telling someone is lying to you. Are you getting sick of not being able to tell if someone is telling the truth? Well, here's a list of the top ways to undoubtedly tell if someone is trying to mislead you. Coming in at number 5 is micro-expressions. Micro-expressions are fleeting, involuntary facial expressions that can reveal a person's true emotions, often occurring in a fraction of a second. Multiple scientific experiments have been conducted on the small automatic movements people make when they are lying, and each person has their own mixture of micro-expressions that show they are trying to mislead you. Some of the most common micro-expressions people use are unusual eye movements, such as blinking more often or looking away from you as they are making an untrue statement, or trying to put objects in between the person they are lying to, such as a table, drink, or by folding their arms. Facial constriction or jaw clenching can also be used as a method of hiding emotion or to indicate stress. At number 4 is verbal cues. Detecting deception through verbal cues is complex, as people's speech patterns can vary widely based on individual differences, cultural factors, and the context of the conversation. However, certain verbal cues may indicate potential deception. The most common verbal cue people give when they are lying is hesitation and pauses. This can indicate that they are thinking of an answer instead of knowing what to say, mixing in ums and ahs to fill in the gaps as they think of a compelling lie. As well as this, they may change the pitch of their voice, become defensive or avoid giving specific answers and tiptoe around what you have said or asked them. For example, when someone is confronted about cheating on someone, they may take time to answer, start raising their voice and ask questions such as, "Do you really think I would do that?" instead of giving a reasonable explanation as to why they couldn't have cheated. Coming in at number 3 is body language. This tell is the easiest to identify as body language is easily readable to the untrained eye. For example, fidgeting is one of the greatest uses of liars to distract their interrogator from the issue. They may point or gesture in different directions to get the attention away from them, or show defensive postures such as trying to look big and intimidating, or if they know they are caught in a lie they may shrink their body to show no more threat. These tells are some of the easiest to look for when trying to figure out if someone is lying to you, so make sure you look out for them. Jumping in at number 2 is comparing behavior. If you know the person who is potentially lying to you well, then you should know how they act and how they conduct themselves when they are not lying, and by noticing changes in their behavior you will be able to strongly suspect them of lying. For example, say a friend is usually quiet and shy, and then they tell you a lie. They are likely to change their speech and increase their voice, and become more confident as they convince you what they are saying is true. It has been recorded in social experiments that when people are told to lie, that they will change their personality to become more compelling to the person they are lying to, as the person listening will notice the change in their demeanor and be more attentive to what they have to say. Finally, coming in at number 1 is the most effective way of telling someone is lying to you is added information. When someone is lying, they may sometimes provide excessive details or unnecessary information to make their story sound more convincing. This additional information is an attempt to create a sense of credibility and divert attention from the lie. When you are telling someone the truth, you tend to say all that you remember as you can only take in so much information. But when someone is lying to you, generally they will add detailed information that someone who was actually in that situation wouldn't have even remembered. For example, if someone is telling you an untrue story, they may add information such as descriptive language, time of day, other people they had seen, specific names of places or people, or even what they were feeling like. So if someone is giving you a lot of extra details about something they are telling you, make sure you trust what they are saying. Thanks for watching this video on the top 5 ways of telling someone is lying to you. Please like and subscribe for more psychology and philosophy content, and we will see you in the next video.